guys, and welcome back to my world. Now today I'm going to show you how these practice dummies work. So I'll be doing a lot of tutorials on this map as I'm building it and as I'm completing it. So first off, if I summon a fireball, that's if I am a mage and I hit this dummy with a mage, you will see that the dummy breaks. Okay, let me just quickly XP minus 100 levels just to clear my XP. Okay, you would have seen it actually also dropped a XPOrb. So if you've played any kind of RPG or massively multiplayer online role-playing game, you quite often get like practice dummies where you can break the practice dummies and kind of just grind senseless XP. Now this is kind of the same thing. I mean, it is part of the quest, as one of the quests, but at any time you can come and just stand here and grind XP. It drops XP orbs that is 3 points, so 3 XP points. This is if I'm a ranger, I need to shoot 3 arrows that actually sticks into it. Okay, so that's 2, and oh, why is this not sticking? 3, there we go, and you'll see it drops an XP orb. And just do this one again, 1, 2, 3, okay, and then drops an XP orb. And then if I'm a rogue, if I break any one of these blocks, if I break the bottom one, both of them will break down and it'll drop an XP orb. Or if I break the top one, both of them will break and I'll get an XP orb. Same with I'm actually going to call this class Paladin because I don't really like warrior class. Paladin is a good class. So same with the warrior. Okay, the warrior will, oh, sorry, Paladin. They will be using an axe. Okay, for their main weapon. Okay, let's go and have a look at how this actually works. Right, there we go. So what makes that up there work is actually this blocks over here, the blocks over there, the blocks that go right up in there. But what I've done is I've actually created a simplified version of just one of them. Okay, so I mean this works exactly the same as the ones upstairs. So if I summon a fireball, if I'm a mage, okay, exactly the same, except this time you'll also see that the XP is a lot. No, go away, no, game mode. Let me just show you. The XP on this one is a lot more. So if I 2 XP, I get that I have 8 XP. Okay, so the XP on this is significantly more. And say right. So let's really have a look at this. So first thing I'm going to show you is once again the ranger. So if I have 3 arrows sticking in the block, okay, the block will then activate and the whole dummy will destroy itself. So what happens here, I've got a hopper clock running here that the command block over here and the command block over here, this is actually a transfer cooldown to set to 0. So this just speeds up this clock a lot more than it would normally be. So you don't have to worry about those two. So over here I have a testfor at entity that's within a 1 block radius of the top block. Okay, the entity type is an arrow, and the data associated with that arrow is that it is in the ground. So an arrow flying by, it won't do anything. It has to stick in the block, so it has to be in the ground. Okay, now it's set to a 1 block radius, which means it's the block in front of it, the blocks on the sides, the block below it, and the block above it. Now because if I do this like this, because it's not actually sticking in that block, it just flies by, it will never actually activate. Oops, there, I've run out of arrows. Okay, so the way it works is that when you do a test for an entity, okay, it'll output a signal strength based on the amount of entities that it has found. So you'll see there's 1 stuck in, so it's only found 1. So when I shoot 2 and 2 sticks in, it'll then put the signal strength to 2. When I have 3, it'll output a signal strength of 3, which will then activate the next set of commands. Now the first command it does, it actually fills the bottom block as well as the top block with air. Okay, and it uses the destroy function. That's what gives it that nice little let me just quickly destroy it. This is what gives it that nice little psh, you know, the breaking and sound effect thing. Okay, is that because it's set to destroy. The next thing, within the same tick, it will then actually kill any entities that is not a player within a It's actually a 6-block radius. Okay, so it'll kill anything that's within 6 blocks that is not a player, that's an entity, it'll kill. So it actually kills the dropping. See that little dropping of the block. Now the reason I'm killing the blocks is so that I can still have block drop turned on for other quests, because if I just kept on killing or turned block drops off, it'll actually stop a lot of my other quests from working. So I had to find a way of doing that. Another nice thing about this is that it'll kill the arrows. So if I've got 10 arrows in there, or 3 arrows in there, it'll kill all the arrows. Right, then there will be a delay, and it'll then fill that blocks with the hay bales again. So it's the exact same thing, fill the bottom one and the top one from the bottom one to the top one with hay, and then up here I then summon the XPOrb with, at this case it's a value of 100, but the ones I showed you upstairs was a value 3. You don't want this to be too high, otherwise you just have people grinding away at this, and very, very easily getting enough XP without actually doing any of the quests. Okay, right, so that is that. When I actually hit it with a sword, or when I break the block, if I break the bottom block, both will break. If I break the top block, both will break. All this is, I have 2 blocks over here. One is testing for the bottom block to see if the bottom block is air. Okay, and the one is testing for the top block to see if the top block is air. If either one of them is air, it'll output a signal which will then set a redstone block right over here. Now if you remember what this circuit does, it breaks it, it kills all of the entities, it rebuilds it, and it gives you an XPOrb. So I'm just reusing this one mechanism for this one over here. Okay, so that's that. And then for just the fireball, what I'm doing is I'm summoning a fireball. Okay, and I've actually got a WitherSkull riding the fireball. So I'm summoning a WitherSkull riding a fireball. The fireball's power is set to 0, so it won't drop fire and it won't destroy blocks. Okay, and then I've got a wither that I keep on teleporting with the actual fireball. When the fireball disappears, the WitherSkull stops being teleported, and I can then do various things. So first off, I am testing for a WitherSkull that is within a 3-block radius of this top block. Okay, so I'm looking for a WitherSkull that's anywhere in the radius of this top block. Now I've got it set up to 3, so you can miss it and it'll still work, but it's in any way quite tricky to actually get the fireball to actually hit it, but you'll see with a bit of practice you actually get it you'll get it quite well. There we go. So what happens, I'm teleporting it. When it actually finds the WitherSkull, it then does exactly the same thing. It outputs a redstone block over here, which then just kills it, kills all the entities, drops the actual orb. It'll also then actually kill the WitherSkull, so you won't have multiple WitherSkulls lying around. The way I'm actually detecting the actual fireball is, first off, I am looking to see if I've got my first slot activated. So you'll see that I've got my wand in the first slot. The moment I have where is this? The moment I actually have a blaze rod in my inventory, okay, it'll turn off this torch, which will unlock the summoning of the fireball. The moment I then actually select the first item slot, so the moment I select that, it will actually then summon the fireball to me. Now where's my fireball? Where's my fireball? Okay, there we go. There's my fireball. It'll summon it to me. Whoa. Did I get it? No. So because this is unlocked, I then select it. You'll see it'll activate. It'll summon it. So it'll summon the fireball right above here. So this is the fireball. So it summons the WitherSkull riding the fireball. Both of them have an explosion power of 0. Both of them have a direction of 0. Right. It then actually teleports the fireball to me. Okay, it teleports it to me, so anywhere in the world I am, it'll teleport it, and then it just teleports it 1.5 blocks up, right, just so that it's in my face and I have a ready access to just hit it. So you'll see it'll just teleport it right into my face. Okay, Oops, there's another one. What are you doing over there? Okay, let's just get rid of it. Yeah, that's it. I mean, I'll be doing a lot more tutorials on this map as I'm going on. The map will be up for download in a short while. I'm going to be releasing the map in stages, so I'll call this probably episode 1 will be this area. There's quite a few quests here. I mean, it doesn't look like it, but there's quite a few hidden quests. Then the next part is I will actually go back into World Painter, and I'll then build out this area to be the next area that I'm going to be doing quests on, and then I'll do all of the quests and tutorials on this area, and then I'll put the map up for download again. So yeah, this should be this is a long-term pet project and should be quite good. I mean, I'm loving this. I'm really loving working on this. Okay, guys, thank you very much for watching, and as always, I will check you all later.